lioness of courage, she who spins and weaves and cuts the way, she who occupies sacred space, she who spins and weaves and cuts the way, she who occupies sacred space. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, take your stage. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, calm their rage. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, turn the page. Take what is yours, claim what is ours. Woman, take one and all of your powers. Woman of peace, take war from the world. Woman of silence, this song is yours. Woman of love, woman of love, lioness of courage, she who spins and weaves and cuts the way, she who tells the heavenly story. She who spins and weaves and cuts the way, she who tells the heavenly story. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, take your might. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, take Shiv Shakti. Stand up, Shiv Shakti, take God's light. Take what is ours, claim what is yours. Woman, take one and all of your power.
Come. Jasmine, you can sit on second row. Give Luciana. Yeah, yeah. Why? I want you in front. Come. It's okay. It's come. Luciana, come. Come from front, no? Okay. Lot of shade there, no? Om Shanti, everyone. Its majority now is Spanish or Portuguese, whatever. How many are from Caribbean? Some are from Caribbean. That's good. And I know that this morning, Canada, 6 of them left. Somewhat, I got few minutes late because people are coming to say goodbye. I thought that as you are staying for you will begin your meeting, no? Or you had in the morning, so this afternoon, okay. Wanted to do some more chit chat, but one thought I had was how important at this time is to keep our feelings very pure. Feelings, I'm talking of, because thoughts, and then you feel certain things, and of course, we are practicing soul consciousness. So feelings are different, but in body consciousness. But we do feel, like we are sensitive to certain things. Why I'm saying it that one of the power, which generally we don't talk, is power of healing. Not healers like healers in a logic way. But you must have seen that when your skin gets torn, or then after a little while, new skin comes, right? Many things you must have noticed in body, they recover by nature, no? It's healing capacity. So that if my feelings are pure, you will have a lot of healing capacity. And other thing is that purity of feelings, like from Baba, no, it's not something it's tangible, but it's not something physical. You have to feel it, right? You have to feel Baba's love. You have to feel Baba's power. It's through feelings, right? So I always keep feelings very liberated, in the sense of not influenced, not affected. And so as soon as it comes, I immediately, mm, of course, Baba says have good wishes, but you know, some of you must be doing, I think most of you do. How many of you do physical exercise every day? Hmm? It's very important. So when, they come, sometimes we have some students, and all the instruments together we do. So someone said, I have so much pain in my shoulder. When she will say lift, she can't. Never say that. Tell your shoulder, you're doing very good. You're behaving very good. Talk to shoulder in a positive way. And then you see how your shoulder will move. But if you say it's not working, it had been in pain, never say that. I mean, that's what I was surprised, that not even one, two, three of them, even recently, when I am in Shanti, a therapist is there from Bombay, and she always says, just say doing very well. And also, like I say, after 10, I say, no, I'm tired. No, no, you can do it. You can make it. You can definitely do it. Give yourself another chance. The way encouraging words she uses, very professional. She works with, these days they have a lot of private companies, and older people, rich people at home through Zoom. They do a lot of, because like in spiritual way, body also needs a lot of movement, Every bone should move some way or other. If they don't move, arthritis come. Many different kinds of sickness happens. So movement is, like no Baba also says, enthusiasm, do service, whatever you can do, whether it is spiritual service or karma yoga, but keep yourself occupied. One is, okay, how many hours you can sit in yoga? Some do long. For me, I cannot just keep sitting. No, I have timings. I do traffic control. I like to just pause, few minutes, and then, but I like from very beginning to be active, to be busy. Some very beautiful insights start coming. Hmm. Like this whole thing of when people tell me that, oh, now you have so much responsibility. And one day I said, but I'm not feeling that responsibility. Why are people telling me all the time? Then I realized that my responsibility is only for myself. Because if I keep myself well, I can serve. No, I simply talk, it helps souls, and they really use it, and it's good for their life. So since then, I am more now attentive that I am only responsible for my own self. And then, of course, whatever are our duties, whatever we have to do, we have to do. So it's the whole thing about feeling good about everything. Mm. I mean, and another thing I like is there are elevated action, there are charitable actions. Elevated action, I am creating fortune. But charitable actions are higher than elevated. The reward, every karmas bring some fruit. They are different of elevated action and of charitable action. I think that we are charitable because Brahma Kumaris as a whole have charitable in the sense of giving gift, giving food, it's Brahma Bhojan, anyone comes, little hospitality, mean lot. But Dadi Prakashmani sometimes used to feel that no, whatever comes in Baba's Bandara is used for Brahmins, or when we do public program and all that, which is very important because Ramesh Bhai used to say that our budget should be half for maintaining houses, all that, and half should go for public service. Because money is coming and we are supposed to divide that way. But I really thank Baba when I find that it's not, Daddy won't agree with this, what I'm saying. Like I completed 84, right? I've started 85. And whatever physically I went through, a lot. And even now, but how Baba could use the body or the soul's ability combined with Baba's help. And I immediately say, must be some charitable actions. I mean, I am brought up with a very charitable because, there was partition of country, right? And luckily for us, because my family was in government, they were mostly government officials. So we were brought to India before partition with our all belongings, everything, whatever we had, they put it and they send it. And then when we came to Delhi, they gave us a very big house. And we were extended family. I am brought up in a very big family. And at that time, there were a lot of orphans. There were a lot of, like when we will go to school and come back, I was 5 years old. They will give us 2 extra sandwiches. On the way, if you find a hungry orphan, just give. Then Red Cross started same time. And at school, they gave us like to fill in. Did you help a blind person to cross the road? Did you, like this, you have to fill in. And then we will put a very big pitchers of water outside house so that when people are thirsty, because there were so many displaced people, so they used to walk around, they are thirsty, they can. I mean, all this considered charity, like feeding water or giving food to hungry. Even on one side, Baba says we don't do that. But I'm talking of, even before Gyan. But then they created a trust where they start giving to little children some money for their school. They call it stipend. One is scholarship, other is like to poor people they give them. So many, many little children were given money, and then they became like educated. Education, because it's health and education, as you know, that is considered to be most charitable. That's why, like, I have a lot of bhavna for Global Hospital. Whatever they need, anytime they need. And when it began, I remember one night time, it was 1:30. Nirvan Bhai didn't know that it's midnight there. Oh, we need some money for this project. I said, okay, we will try to. And then we established something called Global Point of Life, separate from Brahma Kumaris, so that when funds are not mixed up, because here must be in every country, you have to be very good with accounts. For 7 years, they can ask you for any invoice, or so we keep invoices and very, very clear accounting system. So I always believe that if 30,000 surrendered sisters are there in India, and of course those who go from abroad, so if they have enough of everything, then many can be. So charity generally is with education and health. So I don't know, somewhere where you're doing something to help a soul, not because it's your duty or responsibility, but the need of that soul. No? So when that need is fulfilled, like you can throw a big party and have drinks and all that, but if you give a glass of water to a thirsty person, you won't get blessings from a big party, but you can get blessing from that one who was thirsty, got the water. So somewhere those sanskars of charity, and they are like your credits. I always say, accumulate your credits. So right time when there is settling of karmic accounts, Baba will help from your credits. I mean, I have credits. So credits are really where you are. Like this morning we were talking, one is sympathy, another is empathy. So it's like when you have pure feelings, your expression is always very supportive to everyone. Somewhere they will feel powerful, or they will feel their obstacle is removed, or they might feel that they are receiving blessing. In 1986, there was time for Million Minutes of Peace Appeal program, right? Both dadis had come to New York, and we didn't had we had minimum of that. Whatever, it's a long story. But one thing which I learned from that is, so we had some complications at that time. So I thought both dadis came 2 days early now, or to keep them busy. So let them go to Washington, see the Washington. And Santiago, the brother here from Chile, he was in Washington at that time. And I called him, he booked a room in a hotel to have a little program for Dadi. So at the gate, I told Dadi, Dadi, our program is in trouble. Somebody was sponsoring, then changed mine. It will be okay. It will be okay. So I thought they don't understand what I'm saying. But what I decided when I reached center, there were about 7, 8 from London. It was many big team there. And I said it will be okay. I keep saying it will be okay. And then at 10 o'clock, we start making calls. We wanted a singer because hall was 10,000 capacity. St. John, the Divine Cathedral, most famous, biggest hall in New York. So we had booked that. So when we were calling a singer, he said, $14,000. We said, from where we will bring 14,000. So we told them we don't charge, so we don't pay. So anyway, but when we called a singer at 10 o'clock, Gayatri is not here, a very famous singer. We are one family. That song was sung by. She's here? Oh, that's good. Okay, so Gayatri when knows when we call, okay, give me minimum maybe 4,000. But every call we made start happening. I start believing that these words, okay, is not just okay. When they say okay, it comes with abundance of blessings. And that's how people start believing in us also that mm, it had been okayed. So why people come to instrument or to senior to get blessing, right? So as much your credit of love or power or charitable action, your word okay means okay. I don't know if I'm making sense what I'm saying, but I had this thought to share with all of you that our whole sympathy, generosity of heart, not just in a physical way. That these days Baba had been saying two things. One is forgiveness and teaching together. Mm. Forgive and say it, right? But if we don't forgive, mm, and I'm only trying to say, this is right, you should do this. So, how deeply I increase my generosity of heart. Immediately, I remember that one of the brothers or sister called me that Sister Mohini, I really did something wrong. And many Brahmins have seen that. I said, but it's okay. It's all right. It's not you have that habit. Once in a while, something happens. So I forgive. I mean, whom I to forgive? It's Baba who forgives. But I said, I'm not going to keep that in my mind. So, as much our feelings are pure, first thing it is healing for me because we don't want anyone's, you know, not good thinking, not good about me. Especially at this time when we are ascending, everyone should, oh, it's very good, keep ascending. Oh, you can't unless, you can never ascend, you can never do this, you will never be able to do that. No. So, how do we empower and encourage each other on this spiritual journey is very important, right? And I remember whenever uh, Sister Luciana makes me sit, talk to Brazilian family, and then she asks questions on their behalf, no, something about destruction, what will, you remember some things like that? One time you had asked, mm, we have hand mic here. So anyway, what I want to say that, like since yesterday, I start feeling about, eight powers and how much we practice using them. And then, so our accumulation, that becomes our credits. And then from each word which we say is like a blessing. They're not just ordinary words. And a time comes where people don't come for solutions. They just say, can we get drishti? Can we get blessing? Can we get toli? I mean, even when we leave New York. So Bhumi Ben takes 100 toli, 100 blessing. Because there are 15 crew members, there are 4 pilots. So everyone gets, they want it, when we go. Some say, can I get for my husband? Can I get for my child? Can I? Wheelchair person, porters. Until we reach Delhi, all finishes. Because they ask blessing, you know. And if you give to one, then we have some little angels, silver. So we put on the blessing as a gift because it's like a memorial for them whole life. No? One time Dadi Janki came and we were just new at UN. There was conference for 800. And she wanted 800 toli. We said, but that's lot. We have a new center in New York. I said, why you have so much love? You walk with your container of blessing, toli. Until end, she won't give you. She will hold that. I said, give us, we will hold now. She said, because from Baba's Bhandara, little grains in the stomach of anyone will one day help them. So we made 800 trolley. Said, but how will we get UN, you carrying trolley boxes? It looks very odd, right? Because it's a very official UN. But she said, I will keep it here. But where will you sit to give 800 trolley? How we tell them what is it, For us also everything was new. She said, just give me. I will sit anywhere and give. And we were feeling like little bit odd that how can we were just new as NGO. And so she sat in a corner outside the hall. And as people keep, she has, when people saw her giving, they line up. And everyone was getting, but we were internally very hesitant. But her whole thing of giving Toli is so pure concept, is Baba's Bhandara. So somewhere gather through your feelings, through your charitable acts, and Lord, you will find your one of the capacity mm, is receiving and giving will increase. But other thing which I learned when I just had started, uh, Suman Mohini Didi was our teacher in Delhi. So two things. At that time, there was nothing in Madhuban, not even to eat. So of course, my Lokik family, we all came and it became like yagya. They want slipper, they want cloth, they want blouses. So anything they wanted, we will buy and take it. But Didi used to say that from your Baba's box, at least this much percentage should go to Madhuban. I'm talking of late 50s or early 60s when I learned this. And until now, whatever come in Baba's box, mm, either 10%, whatever is possible, we keep it for Madhuban. And even in New York, I say, okay, those who are not able to go to Madhuban, at least you can contribute something. It's not if I go because I live there, all that. But all our sustenance is coming from Madhuban. If you look at all the system, whether it is Murli, whether it is Raksha Bandhan, whether or when we go. So two things I encourage everyone, that those who don't go, whatever way they can contribute, they should towards Madhuban. Like now, when I was there, so as you know, Pandavavan is 50 plus years old, right? So they decided to renovate little by little. Because Pandavavan necessarily doesn't get funds, right? If double foreigners stay or they get less than all other. Anyway, there is general fund. So they are talking about, they did lot of repairs, renovation, but now they're doing kitchen. And some or other first time government gave some land so they can make a bigger kitchen. Because when there is like few hundred people go, they need a bigger dining room. They need, so they are doing whole kitchen. Indian rupees is like their budget is about 5 crore or 6 crore billion rupees. So we said, they told me, said, okay, all the equipment, you know, like in Shantivan, you all have seen Shantivan kitchen? How many of you have seen? Big steamers, and so almost same size they will build in Bandhavar. So they were Gopi band, no? Gopi from London. She's coordinating for them, between them and us also. So they were saying, okay, if you all can give all the equipment. So I said, okay, we will do it. I always say okay because I say somewhere Baba will definitely, many get touched and they will give so that we can help them. I don't know how many of you remember that the Prakashmani once, Brother Ken was there to ask that from foreign countries we get 2 buses, something like that, or 1 bus. You remember? Who remembers? And we all from the region gave money for a bus. Because buses, now they have one Mohini to here, there, between Gyan Sarovar to Pandavavan. So they need more buses, right? They need some transport. So all that, we have to help them. So they always tell RCs, okay, you will do this part, you will do this part. And from Dadi Janki's time when Gyan Sarovar, so Dadi Prakashmani told Dadi Janki, half we will do Bharat, half you will do. And Dadi Janki always used to say, I take it as God's call. And Dadi said, why not? Dadi Janki said. Then she calls us and say, this is what we have to do from as double foreigners contribution towards buying this land, or so that continues, right? So whatever little percentage, if we can put, and sometimes one thing we say we don't have, right? And for me, I say, I will do this, and then I will do this, and it comes. You understand? That means I will keep my commitment of Madhuban, or keep my commitment of whatever. And if you see Bandara, means these are the things you have to believe. And I believe 100% because that's what I see happening from that day until now. In New York, I always tell, Dari Janki one time, Brother Ram Prakash couldn't go because of, so Dari Janki said, oh, give your money of ticket, I will give someone. And Ram Prakash said, okay, why not? If I would have gone, I cannot go. Suddenly he had some engagement. So he gave that money to Dadi Janki, and there was someone who really hadn't gone to, cannot go to Madhuban. Many years in Gyan gave ticket. I mean, these are charitable things I am just talking of. But I just thought to mention to all of you, as I am, they are not, and they immediately say half double foreigners will do half. So this kitchen is being built. So we are given for equipments, and but in Delhi somebody was really asking me, he wanted to do something. I said, okay, give a bus, and give a bus to, so many buses, transport, so much is increasing. And of course, now they have diesel plant, and because if they go outside all the time, they fill the diesel right there. So it's very much, because, one thing we should remember, that these are our roots, right? I connected, everyone tried to connect with Adi Janki because they are roots. And if people are connected with the roots, they will get, like Gayatri when shared that day, that I never thought why this one is meeting senior might complain about me. Let them complain, so at least they are light. What will happen to me? They trust me, they know this is not that. So my relationship is such, they know, mm, who am I, and I won't do things like that or what. So one is that, and second is also Madhuvan is a kind of place where we all are sustained. When you go there, you have Nivasis, right? Nivasis in Shanti was 900 Nivasis, right? Then they have Sevadharis, then they have servants, right? They clean the pots, they clean plates, they clean your rooms and everything. And Sevadharis and Nivasis. So the expenses of all three, Nivasis have to have everything, right? Sevadharis, they have to eat. Servants have to be paid. In India also now I have 15 rupees per hour minimum wages, right? So every servant is paid. And how much is the bill of those servants? Plus now when we go, they have special gluten-free, vegan, variety of tea. You know what this Dev Bhai arranges? When the bills come to us, because now I know, we enjoy, we are happy. But budget increases, no? Anywhere, even here, when we have to buy gluten-free flour, you have to buy millet flour, you have to buy this 6 types of milk we have to give. Oatmeal milk, almond milk, and cashew milk. Yesterday they said this is the cheese, and that cheese was from cashew's cheese. It was very tasty because I am also vegan and gluten free. But all these are expensive, no? I'm just giving example. But we always think we have limited. But I always feel give where it is necessary. And I guarantee you from where it comes. There is a center. It had difficulty. I said, no, I'm going to help. You just continue. It's a beautiful house, all that. Mhm. So quite a long time it helped. And suddenly somebody offered a very big amount to them, and they were surprised. So they could pay off whatever. Mhm. Anytime I find there is a mortgage somebody has, mhm, and we have some saving, what will you do? It's yagya, no? But then how our generosity, our commitments generate everything also. It generates. So never like keep yourself so limited by saying, oh, I have enough for mm, our center. We have just enough for. But it's important. As I said, when I look at things in Madhuban, amazingly, how much they do for, especially double foreigners. Now vegetables are so expensive and fruits there. Everywhere, I think things are more and more. Even in USA now, what we're paying is everything is more and more expensive. But they still get, because my next door person is one who buys vegetables. And he's very friendly with, he comes for meditation in the evening at 7. I always sit wherever I am. So many come there. So he is neighbor. So he comes. He has 18 trucks. 12 o'clock, trucks start going to buy vegetables. When there are 10,000 people, 5, minimum they have 7, 8, and then there are 20. So that much they have to go to the farms and get the vegetables are cheaper when they buy from the farms. So he buys milk, butter, vegetables, and so when he brings the bill, right? Because account department work with me also, just to make me aware that this much is the vegetables per month, or this much is the expense of trucks, or whatever it is. It's quite a big there now, no? Now that establishment is there for all of us, no? It's not there only for Bharatvasis, but when double foreigners go, it's all we have we sharing, no? So I'm just giving you example that what I was taught from Bandara, and those who don't go, I always tell them, contribute something. And they do it very happily, but sometimes the instrument doesn't want even that money to go to Madhuban, or sometimes they don't mention it because we always have this, we don't have, we can't do it, this is too expensive. It's very deep in our consciousness. And I never believed that. I believe that first I take out in Madhuban, then I take out whatever, and then I say we will. One time, Dadi Janki gave a very nice thing that you have cooked food for 5 people, and suddenly 5 appear. How will we manage 10 people now? So Dadi Janki one time told us that we had cooked for 3, 4, and we were 8. So I made 8 plates, and it was enough. You understand? Having this thought, how will we manage extra people? And she just equally shared in 8 plates. It was enough for everyone. So somewhere our hearts, our feelings, capacity, this is another capacity, big one, increases. Otherwise you stay these many students for so many years. Today I was telling in Canada Sisters for Living. Mhm. I said if numbers of students don't increase, finances won't increase, everything will be what they call it, stagnant, right? How can we allow our energies to be stagnant? We have to jump out of it. We have to come out of it. So if number of students increase, like in Toronto, they had 100, 200, 300, now there are 400. Now Shivani is coming. Their hall is costing 150,000 for 7,000 capacity. But they are able to do because there are so many people. And more comes, more and more comes. But internally, the limit is really here in the head and the heart. When Dadi Janki had to say yes to Dadi Prakash Mani, only 54,000 rupees. It's not we had extra. That we told Dadi, it's all right, Dadi, you have committed, we will do it. Sometimes we don't speak so that, oh, it's money. But I thought it's good that we all know that it's also somewhere in consciousness that everything is limited. I remember when we used to say that Poland is poor, some gave literature, some gave money, and that is told Poland, you have to change your consciousness of poverty. It's because everyone was giving them. I remember we bought few books to give, we gave this, and Dadi said, can you change this consciousness that Poland is poor? And it's true, they change it, and they never needed help. Rather, they start helping neighboring countries. So, when partition happened, right? So, a lot of people remained on, like, asylum. And there were some people, they started business, they grew, they became philanthropists. So I always say, am I asylum or I am a philanthropist? I come to Baba, yes, I took Baba's asylum, but am I a philanthropist? You know, Dadis, when they came to Delhi, they spoke many English words. And one of the English word was philanthropist. So in one of the lecture, so other person came and start talking in English. No English, but philanthropist. They said, but you said philanthropist. In Delhi in 1950s, when they come, they use the word philanthropist. Mhm. So it's not elusive what I am saying. It's not deceptive. It's real. I am saying it from my own experience. No, yesterday I was telling that we were doing inauguration. And then he said, do you have any worry? I said, 120,000 has to be paid. But don't worry. And I turned around and somebody said, Sister Mohini, stocks in my company has gone so much. And I want to give Baba 120,000. Just in few steps. Then I said, Daddy, whenever I come here, Daddy said, but Dad, never say no. You say yes at the right time, we will get it. I learned from Daddy because Daddy said when they were in Pune, mm, she used to make 2 chapatis, cut it in 8 pieces, put a potato in each, and when she came for Toli week, she gave that. And now in London, thousands of Tolis from that little piece of Toli. No, you heard from Daddy, right? They will roll that in chapati, 1 potato, and that's the Toli. And now London has apricot toli, dates toli, chocolates, white, red, brown, how much toli, anytime. So from where? Mm, But if we are still sitting with saying, oh, I don't have, I can only, and for years we are on seva. So somewhere deeply in your consciousness, bring that change. Why not? Sure. I came to USA. So we had one or two family who will give me some money and say, give to all center 200, 300. Miami started. All the centers I used to send them. Mhm. And everything the way, it's like when I think of 1 bedroom apartment to Peace Village, our journey, which is of many places, I'm saying. Mhm. So Chandruben came, I came. So Chandruben said, Sister Mohini, I really want to go to India, but I don't have money. But when I came, actually, there was one of the friend who had a travel agency and real estate both. So I said, Chandruben, I have money. I send you, you buy a ticket. No, no, no. I said, you go. I am still okay. I tell you, same time, this travel agent called me, Sister Mohini, we are going to India. Do you want to go? I will give you a ticket. Come with us. Within 1 hour, I got back that ticket. I can give you thousands of examples that giving never makes you like you don't have. So keep open up little bit by saying, I'm God's child. One Dadi wanted to do a big mela. She was very famous. So everyone said, but from where you will bring money? Jyoti Bindu and myself. Jyoti Bindu She keep repeating, Jyoti Bindu, myself. We will do Mela. She did Mela. All the money came, even saving happened. Jyoti Bindu and I will do.
शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। स्वर्णिम युग है, शिव पिता फिर से आया है। ब्रह्मामुख से शिव बाबा ने वही गीता ज्ञान सुनाया है। कलयुग का अंत अब आया है, विकराल विनाश खड़ा आगे। पिता को अब याद करो। पांडव शिव शक्ति सेना की रणभेरी अब फिर बजती है।
To conclude one is question is, the concept about body. So three W's, right? One is wealth. So wealth is Maya and wealth is Lakshmi. My relationship with wealth is of Lakshmi, not of Maya. I mean, that's could be Indian concept, but it's real. No, because they say woman, wine, and wealth, three Maya. But then Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth, right? And Mama, Mama was Saraswati, then became Durga, then she became Parvati, but also Lakshmi. Wherever Mama went, she will bring abundance to Madhuban, because she became Lakshmi from Saraswati. We don't have time in the evening, but one day, if you look at Mama, which I am doing series for someone, that how from one goddess to another, but finally she was Lakshmi. So my relationship with Lakshmi means I am very honest with money. Never I will, until now, whatever clothes I get from India, I get from Madhuban, my everything, I never spend money unless necessary. From Yagya, whatever I get, I use it And whatever I get, even people write Mohini Didi, I don't keep it. I immediately, Baba's box is there. Even the where I live in Shanti, everyone brings envelope, but I don't take it. I have a box, they put it there. Brother Golak, once or twice a week, go, you empty it and take it. What will I do? So Lakshmi, what Lakshmi needs? Maya is somewhere deeply you have interest in. Of course, I have interest because I want to help Yagya. But also, we have to be very honest. Hmm. And I know when people give account annually, and we tell them even whatever cash come, deposit it, and then take out as petty cash, show where you spend, keep your bills and everything. And we know some of them. But I immediately say, what will they do anyway? Ultimately, they will give to Madhuban or Yagya. So I don't say anything. But, like our treasurer is different than me, right? And now we have a proper chartered accountant and we have set up Connect One on computer where everyone put their account there. We don't have paperwork now. And then by the end of the year, this accountant and two others, they come and bring to me annual how much came, what we have, and all that. But what Lakshmi, I don't know if you have seen, I should have brought, we get gifts. Lakshmi is always shown sitting with Ganesh. And Ganesh is supposed to be wise wisdom, no elephant trunk. Elephant trunk is shown for his wisdom. Elephant is the only vegetarian biggest enemy animal. He is vegetarian. We give example sometimes that lion is fearsome, like people scared. But elephant is also has a calmness, the way it walks, dignity, no Maharathi. No Baba say Maharathi and infantry and horse riders. So I always kind of, these might be bhakti or traditions, but there are certain energies and omens connected with every, you know. So I always believe that use money where necessary. Don't be miser, but don't waste it. I am very strict with how people use money. Even anything they buy, say you don't need to spend 25. It could have been in $5. But on other side, when we have to spend 100, I say, yeah, go get it. Necessary. Mhm. Here, even when I come, so Kalaben is really the main person for many things. So some come to me directly. I said, let them spend, let them. Like today, every day now, this much list of this. I said, go buy. Mm, They have come to their parents' home, let them enjoy everything. Whether it's fruits or drink or food, anything, just go. But waste is not acceptable. Take food as much you want, but you take it and throw half. We were taught so much about wastage of water. Uh, One third world is under starvation. And here we throw food, waste water. I feel because at UN they gave us the figures, what's happening to the world population. And we are one family, whether they are BKs or not. They are all souls. They are all actors in this drama. So you cannot deny that we share something with them. We share space, we share water, air, everything. So wastage, whether it is local way or globally, is not acceptable. So whether it's food, money, we have In USA, lot we call it different. They call it Big Brother Salvation Armies. So they tell us old shoes. Or so Bhumi is also very charitable and she likes to give. So we fill the bags like you are not using shoes. We don't throw anything, and they take it every month. And no Salvation I think you must have heard that. So they collect it and then they give to homeless people or very poor people, and somewhere they are used. One time I had a slipper and Bhumi said, "What you going to do?" Wait. And this, no, who used to be with Chulano, what was her name? Carmen, right? Carmen. So one time she came and she had hurt her foot and she was looking for a soft slipper. So I said, "What happened? I don't have." "Oh, give the slipper which you had keep." Every little thing, the way it is used, I feel so happy. So not wasted, not overspent. Mm. So Lakshmi feels respected too. Plus keep the global, all the souls. We don't believe in, they say that lot of people who are hungry, mm, why they wrap a cloth around child's milk bottle and feed in public? Because there are many who don't get milk. And when they see this child drinking milk, that hunger of that child is going in the milk. So they wrap it. I don't know, even at airports, other airports like I have seen in Brazil, many airports I see, no bottle always wrapped, they never, especially in public. So we have to be lot of energies, like yesterday I was saying. So one person told me, and I try, that whenever you find you are pulled, like some scent and left like this, or goes, it's the influences, the energies, right? So bring to the center of forehead for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Anytime you're feeling low energy, bring it here. I am soul. I am a point of light. I am peaceful. Just within. So all your pulls and influences will be gone. Somebody even said, when you start feeling sick, or your mind is today not really feeling very strong, do this. We call it soul consciousness, but this person is so famous. No, because many types of people come here. "Oh, we want to sit with you." Okay. So whenever you just centralize. So I said, "But that's what we do." They say, "No, you all don't do all the time." So whenever you sit, your own feminine and masculine energies also, they both get harmonized when you come in the center as point of light. I don't know these things I should talk. They could be secret, but these are little things that helped. So how do we, worldwide there are energies moving, violence, negativity, bad wishes for each other, greed, power struggle. Just see what energies are governing the world. And they all are influencing. They are in the air, they are in the water, they are everywhere. So that's why when we sit, we offer remember Baba, offer to Baba, let Baba's vibrations go in my body. So as I said, people don't get filtered water. They don't get, they drink it right from. In Africa, they don't have filter water. They give children juices, and big companies do a lot of charity to Africa to send them for drinking something good than drinking right from the canal or directly from river or anything. And we are fortunate, that's why at UN they call it fortunate ones and less fortunate. We don't say unfortunate, the less fortunate. So when we are fortunate, we value everything and we use it for service. So we use it for unlimited service, right? So keep yourself safe. And one of the way is your pure feelings. So that any kind of anything, When I hear the Brahmins, old Brahmins, uh, recently some people call, I couldn't believe what they're going through now. I said, but why? After so many years of tapasya, mhm. Whether it is, for body, like I feel I made a lot of mistakes, which I could have taken care of. But we don't know many things, right? So we keep going on. But at least there are some good actions which are helping me to Baba is still able to use the body to serve. So just open yourself, grow. We have to serve the whole world. And so one of the capacities of abundance. So we had one retreat here of leaders. What is first, abundance or generosity? If I have, I will give. But abundance says, if you give, you will have. It's question of our faith and trust in a principle or a concept, you call it whatever. If you are generous, there will be abundance. People say, but I don't have. From where I will give? Okay, I can give to Madhuban. I say, first I will give to Madhuban. No. In the beginning, when double foreigners used to go, I remember, they go to the village. There are so many nice things, so cheap. So they do all the shopping. Oh, I brought $500, but I spend it in the village. So then Dr. Nimland, first you give your contribution, then you go to village. In the beginning, no, I'm talking of when foreigners start going, they will just spend everything in village. And then they come and say, but Didi, I don't have money now to give to Baba's box. So now we say, first you keep it aside or give immediately, then go to village, right? Because it's a human nature, no? Uh, Anytime when we give luggage, they take it, but they don't bring because they shop so much, no? It's cheaper. Everything is cheaper there. So these are small things, but I want to wish you all with all Lakshmi with you and abundance, definitely generosity. Okay, that's what I thought too. Because we have started after COVID, all medical people were very stressed, doctors, nurses. So Kala, when I started first with our doctors in USA, there are about 22 doctors who are BKs. So I started feel well and heal well was the theme which we still going on. And then Kalaban has started every Sunday evening. Still we have all medical, those who want to be online, and they talk about the healing and connected with feelings, that as much you feel well, you will heal well. And that's the slogan of our medical, which every Sunday evening we do after COVID, because people are very, world has changed after COVID for medical people, for businesses, for many, many things. And now with our new administration, they're cutting off everything. Researches, no money, no funds for this, no funds for even our health. Big person doesn't believe now. And even nowadays in India now, everywhere another wave is coming, little bit of COVID. But they don't want Zoom. They say, no, we won't give. Otherwise, here, like people came from any, you get free Zoom. Anyone want boost. Booster was free for anyone. Drugstore you go, you show your ID, you get injection. And now they say, no, no, why we have to give booster, even if disease is there. So you don't know what kind of the way even the leaders will be, because the way the Kali Yuga is going down and down, we know that what kind of leadership will be there. But how do we keep ourselves okay? Okay happiness. Dadi Gulzar said, whatever happens, your happiness should not go. Because they say happiness like a diet. So feeling, somebody said, but it's like I am not happy. How can I be happy? But if you are happy, you will be happy, right? Mm. Dadi Gulzar was so much never lose happiness. One thing she said. Like Dadi Janki, never come and say, I don't have. How can a God's child not have? So every Dadi really had that kind of. Mm. So that's what I thought before you all leave. I want to share from my heart that you can do much more, much better in your personal life, physically, spiritually, very important, emotionally also. Yesterday I told one sister, why you talk about all these things to everyone? You tell, let's see how we can help you. Because I became very emotional, I don't know what I am saying. I said, you can't be. Yes, it does happen. Mhm. But somewhere we have to have control or transformation of our emotions, no? Because it's affecting you, then it's affecting others. Don't forget that any thought negative I have for anyone is first for me because it's in my mind. I am not thinking bad about you, but that bad is first vibrations going in me, in my body. So I'm so careful not to have any thought for anyone. I just good wishes, God bless you. Because my thought, if I do not tolerate anyone, it's affecting me. Because my thoughts, first for me, my body, every thought goes in your nervous system. Why liver problems? They say anyone has more anger will get that, or this one. Why this problem? Some are physical, but lot are emotional. If you go to a homeopathy doctor, if you go to Ayurvedic, they will tell you exactly your nature is affecting your body. Last night, I don't know why I thought when double foreigners are there, I will ask Dr. Satish Gupta, right? He does CAD, right? For the heart. But also he does for the overweight, right? So I thought I will arrange a program with him for 3 days. Spiritual exercise, physical exercise, diet, everything he guides, right? So that your heart is not affected. Okay, anyway, we have to keep taking of us with whatever the conditions in the world. Keep our energy pure, pure feelings, lot of love, no limits, unlimited, no I and mine. Baba.
Didi, we have 150 from Latin America listening to your class. Just say hello to them.
Oh,
On Zoom, we have 150 from Latin America.
so you could have kept, no, that they could also see all of you. No, they keep television here in the evening for a Vyakti Parivar. You could use that too. They can see you, you can talk to them. I could have seen them too. Hmm?
Yeah.
They seeing me. No one's video is on. That's another thing. People are eating breakfast, listening to class. They have having tea, cooking, listening to class. So they don't turn on video.
But say hello to them. They may be listening to you
Okay,
with a lot of
hello.
love.
Om Shanti. Did you all understand what I said? I thought I was talking only to instruments, but it's good that you can also use some of the things will be useful, right? For everyone. Hmm? No, that's okay. No. Okay, hello and Om Shanti. And I know you all have your agenda, but I thought to meet. Oh, they look at this. Huh? Bhumi Bed has. Oh, now they all are on
Okay.
Zoom. Look at them, everyone. Okay, nice to see each one of you. Did you take any benefit, or I thought I didn't know that you so many are listening, but I am glad to know. Okay, take benefit either you are in as a householder or you are center nivasi, whatever age is there, whatever everyone needs same kind of. So very, very good. So have your friend Lakshmi with you. No, Maya. Mm, wow.
Connecting the screen.
Yeah, see if you had your video on, I can see all. At least we could take the ishti, right?
30% are on video, 70% are not on.
Okay, okay. Very good, very good.
They're here.
Ah,
There they are.
Yeah, I have on phone. They all are here too. Yeah, I can see you all here too. Turn on video, turn on, more and more. Come. Change the page, no? There is second page.
Change the page. Change the page.
thanks, thanks.
There is second page, yeah. Yeah, third page, right. Turn on, turn on. See, everyone, turn on, turn on. I can see beautiful faces. Turn on more and more. No, I don't want Shiv Baba, I want you. Turn on. Not Shiv Baba, you. Turn on. They are doing now, putting Shiv Baba.
Chicken.
Yeah, turn on, turn on. More and more turn. Yeah, there are many not turning, but some are. Anyway, it's so nice to see you smiling. I am seeing your hand and bright faces, and all of you look so happy. Yeah. So keep your happiness. Oh, brother from Chile, brother from, yeah, this brother Suresh Bhai. Some, I recognize but don't remember names. Who is this teacher? कौन है ये? I am seeing in white sari. So.
Latisha.
Oh, Latisha is there. अरे वाह. White clothes, right? Mm. Okay, very nice to see you all and very happy you all came to be part of the family in this Peace Village now. You were listening. Mm. They didn't tell me before, but I am happy that you were listening. Okay. You can give your feedback to your instruments. Okay. Okay. Let's remember Baba. Huh?
Lakshmi in the reach.
No, one time I went to a new center, they had this much box. So even $5 couldn't go inside. I said, at least have a bigger box so that somebody brings envelope can go, no? Envelope couldn't go. So I said, make it little bigger. So when Shivani Ben came here, so we put up place and all that. It was $100,000 expenditure happened because it was a big stage, 5,000 people were coming, the food was cooked. So they had put 4 big Bandara Baba's box, and exactly that much money came. Not a cent peacefully spent. So you do it, it's not you have it, and have good heart, and people their hearts. And then she doesn't like to give toli, all that. So I was coming in the car, so people said, you give something. And we want your hand, give toli. And in the hand, I keep getting envelopes. And at the back, I keep throwing. So much money was coming because everyone thought, no, we should give something. So big program here in Peace Village when Shivani came. Because we thought it's once in like, let's do it very big. So we put up a big, at the back, a very big stage. Stage cost about 30,000-40,000 to they had heaven at something very good. So I think sometimes we do it and then so Baba's box also is a magic, right? Okay, let's remember Baba. Anyone has any comment? Luciana, you say few words, no? I know you understand that how from our consciousness to be embodiment, right?
I mean, that's such an important subject because if we don't become generous in terms of money, it means that we are also not going to be generous in terms of other things. Like, for instance, some people have a small heart, so not many can fit in their heart. Like you see Lokic people, the only ones who can fit in their heart are their husband and their parents and their children. So I think that generosity is like this expansion of heart that includes many things, and money is one of them. And whatever you have shared, it's so important because it's a change on beliefs, on consciousness. So maybe you can just say like, some people, they can contribute with money. Some people can contribute not having waste. What you said about going to Madhuban and first putting in Baba's Bandara and then go for your shopping. It's really true because sometimes, people say like, we don't have money, but then they buy so much in the village. So one thing is to give, another one is to restrain for expenses. But there is another one that it's inspiring others to give. So if you whisper in other people's ears, and in that, I think that the students are better in that sense, because if the teacher whispers, then everyone would say, but you are surrendered anyway. But if the students, they whisper in the ears of other students, then it's really inspiring and very fruitful. I don't know, this thought just came to my mind.
But other thing is, let's say those who do not have enough income on that, like Brother Charlie and Ken, start doing gardening in Tennyson Road, saying to Dadi, we don't have money, but at least. So I also feel that body karma yoga also is as much important as much as money. If I cannot do this way, at least I can do this way. So it's mind, body, and wealth, right? So mind, I think everyone can do. But even body is very important. Karma yoga in some way or other, when you do it in whatever way, also brings to you lot as a elevated action, even charitable action. So I focus more on money. I don't know how it got focused, but the whole thing was feelings, whether feelings of generosity or not wasting or inspiring others. Because many people, they don't know how to use it, what to do. But even in the body, we have one sister in USA. Somebody stabbed her many times in her body. So anyway, she recovered. She still comes to Peaceful Age once or twice. She can hardly walk, and but the when the kind of help people offer her, kind of things which come to her are amazing. So I think sometimes we go a little bit beyond our limits. No, I can do, but no, cannot do, but I will still do. And that's what I see with these mothers, in kitchens sometimes. Like last night, they ran out of menu now. What's for breakfast now? So this roti, with dal inside. One Mataji, she's 86 and she stays with me in New York. She makes very nice. I said, there are so many mothers. Why don't you all make dal roti? There was dal inside, right? Beans inside. And I know everyone will like it. Even it took them many hours to make it. But then I think their love, all that gives them, oh, no, no, we are okay. We can manage. You're not tired. So I think all capacities, again, doing through the body sometimes. And sometimes, like, we go from here every night, 10:30. And actually, not very good thing, but we can't just eat and come here and meditate so fast. So we go and eat something, then by the time we sleep. But in the morning, like you are so fresh, and it's such a habit of waking up in the morning that maybe after that you want to lie down half an hour, is fine. But it's like, we have to, somewhere we allow external situation to affect our mind lot. Less it does, then capacity limits will increase.
Mohini Didi, there is one thing that I did mention to the panel the other day, and it has been in my mind because I really feel that the importance of the community, living into the community. People are going more and more isolated, living in their own apartments, one person in each apartment, and then they have their cars, and then one person in each car. It's just like, so how can we have this big movement to inspire people to live in community, having more people coming to live in our retreat centers, more people living in our centers, because at the end, that's what will help us. It's not if we live alone. If we live alone, we are going to die alone.
No, but this is, I think we have to make a kind of setup where they are comfortable. Like what happened during COVID, lot of people, many companies ask people to work from home. So we have lot of very talented IT people in USA. They are all, so they keep calling, can we come here and work from there? So in dining room, like we set up, there were about, I think, 10, 11 of them. And like we were like here about 13, and now there are almost double. And we have more and more requests. And most of them have good jobs, their own car, their medical insurance. Like they're not depending on, but they became Nivasis because, but one of thing what we found that they need a room. They need proper, in the sense of because of their work, they can't sleep when they are together. And luckily, so that happened that in this building we had a lot of room which we always gave to mothers, sevadaris and all that. And it's in every building there are what they call them trustees of the building to take care of. So numbers increase immediately double. But our number, we couldn't take more people now because they have rooms. Everyone has a big room to stay. So that means they will also look when they coming to retreat place or center that they have enough facility. I found because of that, they are, happy and they could do it. So I think you are right. And retiring at the right time to be available for Baba's service from the family, as I mentioned, there is this couple brother worked for 35 years. When he retired, he gets equivalent to what he was getting as salary because of he has not to pay taxes and all that. And his two children, daughters, they were little, now they are big. They bought a big house next door, 5 minutes from here for them, for themselves also. So now all of them come. There is a little one, she's very kind of shy and she was taking photographs all the time. Other one helps in reception and kitchen. So I'm encouraging also many families because these days we don't see many Kumars, Kumaris coming. We have here. Like Canada has lot of them because they come for jobs and they come for their employment, student. And here we don't have any. So there are many couples, no? We can encourage them to see how they can make their life, such that they are more surrender type. So we have to look at how each one is, and definitely, as Moraben was mentioning, this, what's the name? What the sister from South Africa, Jyoti? This whole thing, what's the name? She, 800 apartments she's creating, and they are sold like because many people are buying it, and she's coming here for a Vyakti Parivar. She and Usha from South Africa, they both coming to see how we do it here. And so there are some, I don't know every country, but here when they are 65, they get social security plus free medical. And so they are kind of independent in their own way. Yeah, community living requires some of the things where people are very comfortable, independent. Some of them, like for food, they don't eat this, so they come together. 10 of them are, they don't eat this. So in the morning, on one side, there is a Dr. Annie. I don't know how many of you met her. And she, the one came during COVID time. And then she decided that she has a daughter, had a big house. She decided to retire, and she's here now. Like we have Elizabeth lawyer. So they have enough to live, and they said, why don't we serve Baba? So they became Nivas, many educated ones. This time is very good quality. Nivasis, they are very surrender, but qualified for some kind of something. And like one is very good one, writes for us. And but now in the town they do represent. Like Dorothy herself was a businesswoman. She closed her big shop and then had a big house and want to belong to Baba. So we have to look into what they are doing, how we can make them comfortable. And yeah, okay, so I think it's a good idea, and we should look around and help people to more for Baba. Most of the time they could spend for Baba, even if they have homes. Or, but one sister was in Manhattan paying $3,000 and living alone. So Bhumi told her, that, why are you living alone? You come and stay with us. And she's 16 years now with us. So she was spending $5,000 something. She's a PhD. We have a lot of PhD instruments, lot of them. And they were living alone. Then gradually, some can adjust, some find it difficult. So then you have to find, we have like in many houses near where they have their apartment 5 minutes from the center. So mostly they are helping center, but they need their own place. And so I think we have to look at individuals and what they could do, what we could offer them to, because everyone wants to live in a comfortable way too. We have three main Pandavs. They all have their own apartment, just 5 minutes from Harmony House. One time they lived together, but then who will cook, who will clean, who do this, who do. And now they cook what they want, they eat, and they all help Harmony House. One comes 6 in the morning to play music. Eric takes all care of whole garden there. He says, "This is my health club. Why I go outside?" So he picks up garbage, or he does everything beautiful. Whole garden is. We have gardener for grass cutting and helping us, but he does gardening. And the third one, so everyone does what theirs, but they live near. And of course, everyone has apartment, and in that much pension they get, it's not. But they are so helpful to be around also, even if financially might not be. So there are different settings where they feel comfortable, and so they all cook, and but I think lunch or something they all eat at Harmony House. But breakfast after class they go eat. And in the evening we generally don't have big meal. No, whatever is there little we eat. Okay. I think we should close now, right? Om Shanti, and thank you. I could open my heart and say, did I say anything which was not right? You can all, yeah. I don't know, sitting upstairs sometimes I just had a thought I want to share. So I said, I want to share, and yeah. No, because I feel we all can grow and we need to grow. Even for myself, sometimes it's like, okay, no, let's do this, do that. Feel very happy. Okay, Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Today they didn't keep clock in front of me.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you on behalf of all of us here and those online. I think it was something we all appreciate listening and remembering, being reminded. So it's very, very good. So after the just a moment of meditation with Didi, and then the Colombian family, you can stay back, please, to meet Didi.
We go in the room there.
Here, backstage. Okay.
Yeah,
back
you
on
all
the stage.
can do whatever.
Yeah. Okay. They are 11. I don't think they'll fit there. Okay.
Come, take a ride with me to paradise. Heaven's in your heart beating inside. You're alive, the great divine, older than time. You are love, yes, you are love, and the stars in our sky. Billion-year lights light up the sky, and you can feel the universe through your heart, the divine design of you. The time has come for you to honor the miracle of you. And you are so beautiful. The way your body moves and holds it all. Your heart lights up hearts and your love illuminates our world. Your soul is old. Your soul is old, and the stars in the sky, billion-year-old lights light up the sky, and you can feel the universe through your heart, the divine design of you. The time has come for you to honor the miracle of you. Oh, the road's made in love, and the heart is strong. Let your love lift you up. Lift you up, let your heart rocket you to honor the miracle of you.
So all of the participants of the sub-regional retreat, if you can be, we'll let you know actually, they want to, les puedo hablar en español, ok. A las 4:30 nos quieren llevar a un salón nuevo para la sesión con Ken y luego para un Bati, que es en la oficina, es un nuevo auditorio. Así que nos encontramos allá. Ok, entonces 4:30 en el edificio de la entrada, ¿sí? Ahí hay un nuevo auditorio y quieren que lo usemos, así que vamos para allá. Ok, 4:30 y para los profesores, miembros del directorio, miembros de las manos derechas que están en el grupo del retiro integrado, van a participar de la sesión online. Esta sesión era un poco más abierta porque era una clase con Mohini y Didi. ¿Ok? So we continue at 4:30 with our sub-regional for those of you from the Caribbean.
Om Shanti.